Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Oh,
You can
man.
see.
That's the way she wants it, man.
They went to a bar.
really
I'm Joey
cool.
Greco with Cheaters.
What are we on?
I've seen you talking and you not listening to her.
Do you hear me now? Damn, face your fears, man.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself. I just can't take the lies.
I know this is upsetting. And he met the same young lady.
I have to know the truth.
I knew he was a dog, and I'm gonna get him.
Let's make this happen. Get eyes on the suspect.
Jason, whoa.
Yeah! This is what I think about your music.
You're a whore.
Oh, you gotta tell me.
Man, get the camera out my face.
Get away from me. I just swear to God, I'll This is like not how this is supposed to work. Just tell me why.
Just remember, I got it on camera.
I'm sorry. I've ruined everything. I'm sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Cheaters. Please meet Shannon Hannet, a man concerned that things have gotten worse since he agreed to a trial separation from his girlfriend. Desperate to save his relationship, Shannon calls on Cheaters to help settle the matter.
Shannon Hannet, age 30. A lovesick man distraught over his estranged girlfriend's desire to increase the distance between them.
Even though we're separated, we're not seeing other people. At least I'm not. She says she isn't, and I want to believe her. But there are signs, and I'm no idiot. I just look this way. I see her when I can, and I try to see her a lot, but she comes up with excuses sometimes, and some of them not so good. But now that we have the distance between us, the space in miles, what am I gonna do? Just run up to the house every time I think something's wrong? I just have to know the truth. I love this girl with all my heart, more than I've ever loved any woman before, and I tell you, I've had plenty of time to go through each and every one of them and compare them, and they don't hold a candle to her. But I have questions, and these questions need to be answered so I can sleep at night. I refuse to do this to myself, and if it's the last thing I do, I will get to the truth.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Rachel Smith, age 28. A young woman accused of using her separation to facilitate a new relationship. Investigation Day 5. Cheaters detectives set up a perimeter around the house Shannon shares with the suspect. In the early evening hours, Cheaters investigators spy an unidentified male leaving the quiet residence. Cheaters gumshoes spot the suspect holding up the rear. Detectives denote the couple's distinct size difference. Field operatives tailed the man and the suspect, Rachel Smith, to an upscale shopping center. Suspect Smith and her very tall companion make their way to a local fishmonger. Inside, the two do not eat fish, but they drink like fish. After knocking back a few, the two hit the Heel Toe Express to a nearby bath and body boutique. Dainty bag in hand, the giant and his Thumbelina make a fragrant getaway in his truck. Following a brief interlude behind closed doors at the suspect's house, the unidentified male departs. Investigation Day 8. Cheaters PIs spot the previous day's truck pull up to suspect Smith's home. The third party, now identified as Thomas Bell, saunters up to suspect Smith's store. A short time later, Bell emerges with a suspect in tow. Cheater's detectives follow the couple to a local tavern. Upon arriving at the tap house, Cheater's surveillance catches the pretty pair tanking a few tall ones and kissing in the pub. Suspect Rachel Smith demonstrates her talent for tall tales in this evasive earful recorded by Shannon.
Hey, what's up?
Just looking to get out and do something with you. What do you say?
Well, I mean, I'm hanging out with some friends.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to get together with you and maybe talk later this evening.
I don't know. I mean, like, because I'm spending the night over at Tracy's, so it's going to be, like, an all-night thing. We'll try to hook that up. I'm just, you know.
Busy?
Yeah. Then I'll catch you later.
I hope so. Bye.
Bye.
Suspect Smith and companion Belle stumble back to his pickup. As the gentle giant opens the door for Suspect Smith, she must experience shortness of breath because Belle decides to give her mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. As Suspect Smith's vital signs return, Cheater's detectives call the day done. Investigation Day 11. Cheater's agents spy Suspect Smith and companion Belle leaving the home that Shannon continues to fund. The suspect and her companion disappear inside a convenience store to gather supplies. Next, the couple are tailed to a restaurant that serves fast Mexican food. After conquering their Aztec platters, the pair leave. At home, the twosome trigger motion-sensitive cameras placed in the house by Shannon. The cameras capture the couple's caper on the couch. In the afterglow, the pair part ways, and companion Belle heads out alone, a noticeable spring in his giant steps. With a final piece of evidence to bring Suspect Smith to justice, Cheater's PIs head to headquarters to compile their findings. Coming up, the confrontation.
Satisfied that they've gotten to the bottom of the case, Cheaters call Shannon to schedule a debriefing on the findings of the investigation. Anxious to hear the truth, Shannon agrees to the meeting.
Shannon, thanks for being here this evening. I know the last few months have been very challenging for you. Shannon, I know you've been waiting, and I'm not going to take any more time because I can see
What do you know?
on your face how concerned you are. So, are you ready to take a look at what we've been able to find?
Yeah, guess so.
On this day, we had a team that was outside of your place. We did observe Rachel as she left in the company of another young gentleman. They get into his truck, drive to a shopping area.
Man, who is that clown?
Well, at this point, nothing seems too out of the ordinary. They do stop into a restaurant bar. Our detective did go inside and was able to observe them as they took a seat up at the counter, had a drink and possibly a bite to eat before they got back into his vehicle and returned back to your apartment. Because with this information, we did have you place the hidden camera inside your apartment.
Yeah.
On this evening, the same gentleman picks up Rachel. They go directly to a convenience store, make a few purchases, and they return back to the apartment that you lease. There's movement to another room, and you can see.
If that's the way she wants it, man, if that's what it's come to, after all I put into this, she can have it like that, bro. I'm through with her.
I know that you're upset, Shannon.
Upset, man. This is my world that you're talking about. I did all this for her, and it turned out the way she wanted it, and man.
Our detectives have informed me that earlier this evening, the same gentleman picked Rachel up. Would you like an opportunity to ask Rachel face to face?
Oh, yeah.
You give me one moment, I'm going to contact our detective, and I'll find out exactly where they are, and then we'll be out of here in a second, okay? We just finished up the briefing. You still with them? Okay. They went to a bar, had something to eat. They're still there now. They've been there about 45 minutes.
What are we waiting on?
Shannon, I know you're anxious, but we have to do this. We have to go through the procedure. We're on our way in 2 seconds. Okay, there he is right there. Pull in right here.
Headlights, calmly.
Stay with me. There? Okay, right here, guys.
Right there.
Rachel?
What's really
Joey
going
Greco
on?
with Cheaters. And you know Shannon.
What's this? What's up, player?
What?
We on?
This is you. This is what you wanted right here. You're on candid camera. Now what's up?
That's his apartment that you've been
Stay
going
sitting
to.
down, homeboy.
This is an invasion of privacy is what this is.
Okay, well, actually, you're in a public area.
Proves that you're immature. Like, how? What the man?
What you wearing?
That's another.
You don't wear that for me.
That's an issue for another day.
How does she explain
Hey,
it?
where's the waiter? We need the check here.
How does she explain it, bro? Well, what'd she tell you? That it was over?
Look,
Yeah,
we've been
it's been
friends
over.
for like a
No.
really
Yeah,
long
that's
time.
what she's
It's okay,
telling
no.
you.
We need the check.
Man, I put a lot of time into my relationship.
4 years, I know.
Yeah, I know, but it's not just that, brother. The fact remains that she was gonna get what she wanted.
We've talked.
You're
She
out
wants
there.
totally different things than what you want.
Well, hey, then
Have you sat down and
you
listened
should
to her?
tell me that.
Have you sat down and listened to her?
Man, I do what I can, but I gotta give her
No.
space so she can think, huh? And
You know what
what
I've
she
seen so
wants?
far from here? I've seen you talking and you not listening to her.
Do you hear me now?
Coming up, the conclusion.
There's movement to another room.
If that's the way she wants it, man. What's really going on?
We on?
You're on candid camera. Now what's up?
Are you like a Verizon commercial?
Say, it's whatever you want it to be, brother. Beat your feet like a bicycle clown.
No, this is over.
You are assed out like a plumber.
I apologize for this.
If I don't say it,
apologizing.
then you just...
Let's get out of here.
No, don't go anywhere, man.
No, hey.
Say, look out,
No,
man.
no.
Don't you see two grown
Keep
folks
this
talking
civil.
here?
Keep this civil.
You got me up, dude.
No,
May
keep
not be
this
the
civil.
move.
Keep it civil. Come on, let's get out of here.
Say, hey, I deserve some answers, some
Hey,
explanations
can you get out of the way?
for all the time.
I'm sorry, man. Come here. Come here. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I got it.
No, I'm sorry. You okay?
Can we talk about this in private?
Get these cameras on first.
This
Come
is
on.
really
Come here.
too much.
Oh, don't protect her now, man.
No, no.
Man,
This
let
is
her
beyond
taste
you
it.
now.
Let her taste it.
This is beyond you now, man. No.
If I've dealt with this, I can deal with anything.
And you. Expect a restraining order.
Oh, man, you, whatever clever, man. Don't run. Damn, face your fears, man.
We can talk about this when we get home.
Man, I hope you don't sleep for 6 months. Trifling ass bitch.
Get these out of the way.
Look
Come
out,
on.
big guy. Where you leaving to, man? Come on, man. Somebody fight me down. That was probably meant for each other.
We can just
Hell.
talk about this like ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a little bit of money for you. You gonna try to claim that too? Huh? You gonna try to claim that too?
This is private property, dude.
Ah, man, ain't nothing private no
Back
more,
off.
brother. My whole life's been exploited on
No,
television.
because of you.
No, because of her, man.
Because
You
of
just
you.
got end up in the mix.
You
and you
brought
know
it to
what?
this
I
venue.
really don't blame you in the beginning, but now you making it seem like hell. You down for
brought it to
believing.
this venue. We could have been civil about this.
Say, I didn't expect to find anything till these people were gracious enough to bless me with this information.
Bless you.
Yeah, man, I seen the footage, brother. I put the camera in the apartment,
Hired
dude.
watchdogs.
Back up. Yeah.
No. No, we're getting out of here.
Man, you got that, dude. That's what it is. Go on, burn off, man. Use a hoe.
Hey, you don't have to talk to him.
Calm down.
You don't have to talk to him if you don't want to. No. You're
You can just
badgering
let
her.
us have it.
You're badgering her.
We're okay. Okay.
We're not having an altercation out here.
Okay.
You need to back up.
Yeah.
Back up.
Out of the way. Yeah, get out of here.
No, I done had enough anyway. Say, don't bang some other dude's old lady if you don't want to box, hoe-ass mother. Y'all get this on film, all of you. Show it to your kids.
Shut it down.
Damn. You know, if you don't give your heart to somebody when they feel it's time, then you're wrong. And if you give it all out there too soon, well, then you're just a sucker. And when they snatch it from you, well, you know, you put it out there for it to be taken. You know, you don't advertise something if you don't want people to know about it. And I advertised how much I loved her. It was all going a little too fast for me. I kind of needed to just slow it down a little bit and just ponder things a little. And that's all I was trying to do, man. It was just give her a chance to think if that's what she really wanted and if it's what I really wanted.
After the confrontation, Shannon contemplates the next phase of his life. At the conclusion of this episode, Cheaters reveals his future plans. But now Cheaters presents a former companion from the Hollingsworth case. The companion returns to discuss what happened the night of the confrontation.
Identity withheld, age 25. The companion reflects on the unpleasantness that resulted from the confrontation on Cheaters.
I couldn't believe y'all was serious with that, you know. Like, that's something serious. You could, like, run up on somebody like that. So, you know, he almost got popped. Seriously. Nah, Joey can't be running up on people like that. I heard didn't he get stabbed on the boat? Yeah, he almost got popped again last night.
What you what are you doing?
Can you give us a second?
Where you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? You ain't going nowhere in my car. Where are you going? Huh? Why'd you do it?
Okay, excuse me.
You gonna walk away from me?
They're attracted to a certain guy, a certain style, the way he acts, the way he walks, everything. But then they turn around, and when he does it, they have a problem with it. That's her doing, you know what I'm saying? She felt like she could change me. She knew how I was. She knew I had the women calling. She knew I had all, you know, we've been through all this before. She knew that. This is not a secret. She knew I was a player. She said, I can't hit the playerism.
You showing how much of a man you are.
Hey, no, come on, don't touch the camera. Hey, buddy. Watch out. Don't touch the camera. Watch out. Y'all want the real hood around here. Hands up.
You not gonna talk to me?
I talked to her that night. I tried to see if we could possibly work it out. I know she mad because she hurt, you know what I'm saying? And being a player, you know, I guess, you know what I'm saying, you end up breaking a lot of hearts too, so I think I broke her heart. That's like the only person I wish I didn't hurt, is her.
Can't you just be a man for once? I done already caught you. What you gonna do, walk away for the rest of your life? You walk away from everything. All I'm asking you is why. Just tell me the truth.
Hands off me, boy.
This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. You wanted the truth to come out. You wanted the truth to come out so you could get a divorce. You did this to your son.
I guess it really wasn't worth it in the end, but after we split and everything, I was still willing to work on us and probably give all the other women up. But, you know, it just ain't gonna work out, so. What I gotta say to all the dudes, you know what I'm saying? I would never get married if I was y'all, because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Shannon Hannet wonders how his effort to save his relationship with Rachel took such a turn. A bitter Shannon states, "Better to find out now than for her to string me along like a chump." Shannon recently had Rachel removed from his residence and has subsequently cut all ties with her. Despite the sadness, Shannon looks forward to moving back into his house and starting anew. A remorseful Rachel Smith says, "I never meant to hurt Shannon. The heart wants what the heart wants." With a hope-filled heart, Rachel now looks forward to moving in with Thomas and starting a new life together. Rachel states, "Thomas has come back into my life for a reason, and I'm grateful. We're soulmates, cut from the same cloth." When contacted by Cheaters' producers, Thomas Bell claims to have been unaware of Rachel's trial separation. A touchy Thomas states, "I'm not like that. I respect other people's relationships." Believing he and Rachel belong together, a doubting Thomas says, "Shannon could never love Rachel like I do."
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.